Okay guys, so we're doing the Americana this week. So we're gonna start off showing it from mount, okay? When we're in this position, okay, we're looking to control the head and shoulder on one side. So I'm here, I've got this cross face, a lot of shoulder pressure on this one side. The other hand is gonna come underneath, and I wanna just walk my hand underneath to kind of expose his elbow. I don't want him to be able to bury this arm inside. So if I can use my knee and then my hand to prod, I want to think about trying to get this elbow up, chicken winged up as high as I can. I use my head to keep the pressure down, and what I'm looking to do is get my elbow to the other side of his head and control the top side of his wrist with that left hand here in this case, and pinning his arm to the ground. What I want is my right hand to come underneath and lock onto the wrist. I'm going to bring pressure down and back in order to get my tap. If I need to, I hook his opposite leg so that he can't bridge and roll me and try to escape, but I'm really looking to just get that tap by bringing the elbow back down to the hip. Okay guys, so this time we are going to pass the guard, get into side control, attack the Americana. Our partner's going to punch out, and then we're going to attack the straight arm bar finish. We'll give you the other angle here. So from here, I'm in my guard passing position. I drive the knee through. All right, I'm going to come here. I'm going to cross face, get that shoulder pressure, step out, and finish my pass. Immediately, I want to think about getting inside position. He's going to try and frame me. So I want to try and get inside here. I'm going to use my head to try and get that arm to the ground. This hand is going to pass to the other side. I want to get on top so that I'm pinning the back of his hand to the ground. Once I've got this position here, this other hand is going to scoop underneath, make sure my hand's open so it slides under a little easier. And then I'm going to weave under his arm, over top of my arm. From here, if I'm going to go finish the Americana, I bring my elbow down to the hip. However, sometimes one of the defenses that my partner likes to do is to punch out. It's important that I keep control of this arm, and I'm just going to slide with him. I'm going to let him punch, and I'm going to go. I'm just going to rotate this wrist so that his thumb is on the top now, okay? And my other hand is still underneath and latched onto my forearm here. I'm just going to push down as I rev the motorcycle here, boom, to get that tap on the straight arm lock instead. Okay, so we're going to be combining attacks again on this one here. We're going to start in mount, and we're going to attack the Americana. So I'm here, okay? One of the things that people will do is they will reach and try and save that arm, okay? Now, if your partner reaches and they stay on this side, okay, we're always going to attack the arm that comes up on the top. So if I'm here and he's got his left arm up, I'm going to weave my hand through, and I'm going to start to expose this arm. I want to think about sliding up nice and high here, and then stepping over and finishing my arm bar on that top side arm, okay? Now, if you're a little bit late, and we're here, we've got the Americana, and he grabs and he actually pulls that arm, and this one's not available anymore. Well, now this one's on top, so we're going to slide our knee up, and do the same things on the other side, step over, and finish our arm bar on the other arm. So, whichever arm's on top, look to attack that one. Okay, so we are going to be taking the back off of this one. We're going to start in side control, okay? And we're here isolating that arm and attacking the Americana. Now, if my partner has been able to bump and they're able to wriggle their hand inside this time, okay? A little bit harder to do the arm bar, but it gives us the option to take the back from here, okay? So what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to drop my chest and help him roll that way and loop his head inside of this kind of seatbelt grip. I'm then going to take my back leg here, slide it as close to his back as possible. If I can step over, I step over, and then I drag him to the other side. I'm going to set my hooks, and now, once I've got my seatbelt here, I don't need to worry about the arms anymore. I'm going to drag him back to the choking side. His hand's going to come under. I set my choke, and I finish. Okay, so this time, we're going to do a variation of the Americana that actually uses your legs to execute the maneuver instead of the arms. We're in our guard passing situation here, drive the knee down. This one works really well off of getting the knee slide past because we're here and when we step through, we've got the control of this arm here. Immediately what we're looking to do is we're driving this knee up nice and high and then we want the shoulder elevated off the ground. We're going to push that arm down into that Americana position, and the leg that's underneath his shoulder is going to be the one that crosses over top, okay? The other leg is going to cross over top of that, and I want to think about pinching my knees in nice and tight together, and then I finish by getting my hips driving forward and pulling my heels to my butt, okay? Same idea as the regular Americana with the arm, just executed with the